I went to Fort Story, Virginia. That's along the coast there, Atlantic coast. And from there, he sent me to Camp Kilmer, New Jersey. I was at Kilmer, I don't know, I can't give you exact figures, maybe 3 or 4 months. Then we went to Korea. We went via a ship, a troop carrier, a ship, a troop carrier. I don't want to be repeating myself, but I have to explain it, Over to, it ended up in Korea. And there were other guys, some guys from the Calumet region, but I haven't really seen any of them since. Well, they sent me to an outpost that wasn't even on the map. But the closest place was Inchon North. They sent me to this other place. The name of it was Inchon. It was a very small rail yard. And the two officers, the two soldiers above me, they didn't know the railroad from this rug. They didn't really know anything about it. And things didn't look good, And I was wanting to get out of there for my own safety. Where I was at, the battle had been right there. What you saw was in what they call a combat zone, but what you saw the ground where all this battle had been steaming, steam coming out of the earth and going up into the atmosphere, steaming. But then, of course, if you step in the wrong place, you could get your legs blown off. I wrote a letter to the Colonel Langston. And of course, he was way back. He was in Seoul, see. And this friend of mine the male happened to be his secretary. I think he got me moved. I just figured that my MOS, that's a military occupation service number, was connected to railroad experience. They had me over there. I was like a fish out of water. I'll tell you who I did see. They were really good. Horace Height, that guy used to have a band many years ago. They were so good that they were going to be at another base the next night. They were so good, we borrowed I was with a couple other guys that had been on the front. We borrowed a Jeep and went the next night to see it all over again. Horace Height, that's the famous guy way back when that had a swinging band. Where we were at, there was an evac hospital there, I forgot to tell you. And they used to fly them off the front in little tiny helicopters. They held one stretcher on each side. They would hold the wounded, one stretcher on each side. They had a big squad tent there where the meds used to work on them. These little choppers would fly them in there, and they'd take them right in this squad tent. And they operated on them and everything. A squad tent is a big tent, it's made out of canvas, and they had that was the evac hospital right there. It's bad enough if you're over there and then you don't want to go up there and look like that, see somebody that their legs blown off, you know. You know, war is a terrible thing.